So many souls racing to exit the construct, unaware that all you came to do lies within this realm. When that portal is reached and we make our exodus, this false holography will be exposed, and we will realize the opportunities we missed. In thinking escape was the goal, we were blind to the growth. There are no accidents in nature. Souls are awakening to the understanding that they are not their avatars, that the world is a medium of sense perception and not a true habitat. From the youth in their musings to the theoretical physicist in their studies, we are seeing past the illusory programming and breaking free of the confines of the construct. Those souls who enjoy this awakening the most are they who find their cords from the past a product of their imagination only. For the past has never been a governor over the soul that is free. The chains of precedence, of tradition, culture, race, these are the dungeon spices of a recipe cooked in the dark, of avatars in prison robes that wrap around the blind like fleece upon a sheep. When a soul is reborn inside the construct, it realizes freedom from fear, that tendrils of make-believe beasts could render no harm where it was unwanted, that krakens were phenomena and not monsters. The soul that begins to see loses interest in the body, this carcass that cocoons the spirit across this infernal Styx. The true sight understands there are no gates to hell, only devilish experiences. Heaven isn't an objective on high, but a way of living. The universe as an expression of the oversoul sees those who view it through this mirrored reality. Living thus becomes an exchange between creator and created, as the latter begins to affect the field simply by an awareness that it can do so. To these souls, life has become a continuum of activity, of building new things into the field and being rewarded for the act. The bolts and chains of imprisonment programming slip away all the faster, the more they are resisted objectively until the dungeons collapse into opportunities. The dark rock of high castles reform into bridges that propel the soul into new and formerly invisible kingdoms. But inaccessible places are not granted to the blind. The collective of cataracted phantoms wrapped in husks they call holy are as unclean as their mummy wrappings. They hear a rumor and they call it faith, imprisoned in opinions. Given every reason to disbelieve their kings, they bow to the crowns adorning husks more contaminated than their own. To the walking dead, the world is solid, an island atop a fiery cavern of unending torment, and far below an empty heaven. Suspended between a fate of pain and one of boredom, they spread this poison to the newer souls appearing in the construct. Religion is a lock upon the mind of old scrolls written by liars. New souls and young avatars appear to behold this wonderful construct, but are told that all is dark, to enjoy nothing. As I have said years ago, they are cursed to be born into a realm of death and then grow into the blame. In my own trek across this mental waste, I have happened upon souls who had stopped to look within themselves. Spirits awakening at the realization that they contained more than they possessed. I found others who had learned the secrets of the mirror, who danced to music that only souls could soar to. I learned that the journey was through a lie, and this revelation led to laughter. The rules I had broken were merely bards forged by the adversary. To think outside the box was to live outside one, and this freedom turned pitfalls into opportunities. This awakening showed me that I am not my avatar. I am pure energy, and the construct aligns me with the energies I emit. Within this holosphere is a multiplicity of worlds that all look just like this one. But according to my own spiritual broadcasting, does other souls, situations, and experiences gravitate toward me. I learned that all is energy and everywhere, and everything I sought was hidden in experiences, not possessions, which were temporal expressions of energies belonging to everyone. In this field, everything exists, and these energies manifest the forms desired or expected. I looked out over the vast holoscape and saw souls broadcasting beliefs, fears, anxieties, and melancholy, and watched as the simulacrum responded in proportion to their fields. Souls enslaving themselves, the prey of a negative default mode. In the field, there are no accidents, there are no mistakes. The construct is an extension of the oversoul that we are passing through, a divine two-way mirror that reflects back our own energies as experiences and possessions, and it is filled with mysteries, intrigues, enigmas, and darkness because we put it there. Religions are dungeons we immortals forgot that we had built. If you would like to listen to other presentations in the We Immortals playlist, see the description box below for the links to these videos or the pinned comment. In the pinned comment and the description box are 20 links to some of my earlier videos, deeply profound spiritual content on our relationship with the construct. We see only reflections, gods in the making, the inner water lost in strange fire. There is a power in the groves. I, immortal, know your power. Life is an echo of inner reality, the secret law ruling your life. Don't wait for death to be immortal. Transmute spiritual stasis into true power. Immortals in training, the quickening, anchored to this unreality. Cocooned immortality, death in this simulacrum, the secret of who you are. Loki laughed at me through a metonic dream. The creative interface. Most of these videos are very, very short, 2 or 3 minutes long. They're just packed with enough information to really get your spirit soaring for the day.